Ouais, mais par contre, je regarde. Ah ouais, merde, c'est Secret Agent. Hein. Je sais pas si c'est Secret Agent. Déjà que je vais modifier le son aussi. Hop, Sam, Max, et voilà. LD. Voilà, comme ça. Attends, je remets le titre en place. Et ah, c'est parti pour l'épisode 2. Situation comédie.
I got it! Ah! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet
Oui.
mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was
Allez,
it? Girl
on y
Scouts
va.
lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wink Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump.
J'en ai merdé la
Darling
route.
hunk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great, I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
Bon, allez, on va sortir, on va aller en route, mais d'abord on va aller voir au magasin de Bosco, qu'est-ce qu'il va nous proposer aussi. Hein. Qu'est-ce qu'il va nous proposer hein. Allez, désolé Max. La boîte à
Alien
oula,
Love Triangle
Personne.
Tires. Looks like they're sold out.
on dirait qu'il est épuisé. Oh bordel.
Has been Brady culture
Ouais.
behind bars.
He finally found a way to become famous. The police blotter.
Ah la zonzon. Ouais ouais. Si vous avez vu, on a fait en
What's
zonzon
up? Samuel,
la semaine dernière.
Maximilian.
What the?
Oh, you're probably wondering how I know your names.
Not really.
Psst, it's me, Bosco.
Pourquoi
What's
ce
with the slanted
déguisement?
soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom, the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
Everybody's got it in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
Well, I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. They'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies,
Attends,
man.
les
They're
questionner,
after me.
quoi.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh no, the skin bodies are like those horrible hairless cats, but 10 times worse.
Sure, they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe 1,000,000.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're still in pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from D-Tads.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something.
Bon,
We
qu'est-ce
wanna
qu'on
buy
veut?
something.
Allez, on va acheter quelque chose.
Yes,
Ça y est.
quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Qu'est-ce que
Well,
vous
there
avez?
is still one can of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't gotten yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
That's funny. I've never seen you shave.
I didn't mean myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
Ah bah tiens.
We'll take your
On
last
va
can
essayer
of shaving cream,
de
old
prendre
chap.
Splendid!
la mousse à raser.
Spiffing! Tickety-boo! Just bring it to the counter.
What
Et après,
peculiar
qu'est-ce
device
qu'il
are
y
you
a
so
derrière
eager
le
to pawn off on
comptoir,
us this
tiens.
time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many
Eh,
tickets.
$1 million de
I
dollars?
think we'll
Oh
have to find an
purée.
entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice
Allez,
modulator.
merci Bibi
Oh,
pour le pouce
worth
bleu,
every shilling.
pour le pouce en
Trust
l'air.
Trust me.
Merci pour le soutien. Bon ben...
Nothing for us
allez,
right
pas de
now.
rêve, hein.
Indeed.
De toute façon, on va... Allez,
Thanks, Bosco.
à plus
Hip, hip.
Bosco.
Honey nut cheerio.
Ouais, même si on est en état d'arrestation, on est toujours en état d'arrestation. Oui. Je sais pas. Ah oui, ouais, attends, on va essayer de
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Paws off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets!
Blast, bugger, blimey, ballers. The little blighter did it again. After him. I mean, tally-ho!
Bon ben on va aller
Tally ho!
poursuivre la petite voiture. Bon ben allez, sortie. Ça y est, il est en train de se faire la
Where we
malle.
going, Sam?
Allez, tiens. Allez.
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Hey! After those rats!
Allez, susurra.
There they are. Let's get them.
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us! The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Bon, ben
Take the wheel,
alors,
buddy.
je pense
I
qu'on
thought
va
you'd
aller-
never ask.
Attends. On va essayer là. Ah.
Missed them.
Allez,
Skin
tac.
bodies can't
Regarde, paf,
Hey, the shaving cream.
paf.
Okay,
Allez,
hold on
on
tight,
a
little
la
buddy.
mousse à raser. Bon, bien, je vous donne... Ouais, ben c'est bon. C'est bon. Allez, donc on a... Alors... Bonjour. C'est bon. Alors, on va reprendre la de Sopo.
Where are we going, Sam?
Allez
TV
voir au
studio.
studio de Tolèche.
Goody!
Warp TV.
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy.
Eh bien. Y'a quoi, y'a quoi, y'a quoi? Y'a canon, y'a le siège de la producteuse. L'échafaudage. Ah bah tiens, on va parler à la
Stand aside,
producteuse.
casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to
Les
save some pathetic
freelances.
hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You don't seem
Ok,
to
sérieusement, on est de la
We're highly
police.
untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking
nous
for Myra
cherchons
Starr,
Myra.
the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name, Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative, and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
C'était quoi? Qu'est-ce que
You
vous
and Myra.
reprochez,
Why the
Myra?
hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less. If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead. What are you doing here,
Oh,
anyhow?
qu'est-ce qu'elle fait là?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys?
Tu
The
recherches
critically
les
panned but
métrosexuels,
publicly
tiens.
adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
Bon,
You'd
on
like
va
to
y
apply for that instant stardom
auditionner.
you
Hein.
promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy, that is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Ok,
grrr.
d'accord.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad.
Ok, il faut que je pète les plombs. Ok. Je pense que la mousse à raser, ça sera pas mal sur moi. Tiens.
Brilliant. Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you've just realized your
Comment
dog
ça,
is walking
Blue
death,
Boucle, là?
and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen Myra show more emotion, and she ought to be declared a national Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief.
Ouais, je pense que je vais prendre le lance-grenade lacrymogène. Allez, tiens, regarde.
Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Idiot.
Bon,
What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Good thing I had my anti-hypnosis helmet built into my
ouais,
hat.
on
or
va
I'd
passer
have
de la
one too many holes
police
in my
freelance
Bravo!
acteur.
Such realism. Such
Plutôt, on va passer à la
authenticity. I was
téloche.
convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
head. You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
Ouais, nature chasse et métrosexuelle. Métrosexuelle. Bon ben, on va y aller. Direction
All
porte
right,
de
people, let's get the stage
studio.
set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Allez, on y va. Nature, chasse et métrosexuelle. Ah, c'est pas mal.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
Je pense qu'elle a fait
You said duty,
une
Sam.
sorcière là.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboys, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs. And not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay,
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a
Okay,
very
yep.
strict no cows policy.
devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of side gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
Well, there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad lib.
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Who plays Featherly? He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your
Allez,
line is this.
choisissez-moi.
Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Bon, ben, on va
We're
commencer
as
à
ready as
tourner,
we're ever
hein.
gonna be.
Tiens.
Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Allez, c'est parti. Oh là là, bon allez, vous savez quoi? Ben tiens, je vais mettre la mousse à raser, tiens, à la vache, tiens, pour le Père Noël.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
Je vais dire le
It's jolly
Père
old Saint Nick.
Noël.
It is. Ooh, Santa! I want a new semi-automatic pistol with armor-piercing bullets, laser scope,
Remember?
Caught.
Please don't say cut. That's my job.
How am I expected to create art if you're not even going to try to perpetuate the farce?
He's right, guys. You can do better than that. Let's get the
On peut
set
faire
back the way
mieux
it
que
was.
ça. Ok. Ok. Bon, bah, on va essayer de retourner. Hein. Taille. On va parler. Eh, Madame la producteuse, on peut refaire
Let's
la
have another
scène
go at
là.
that scene, shall we?
See if you can squeeze in some gross out humor this time. Ready? Action!
Open up in there. I know you're hiding a cow.
Bon, attends, on va essayer de prendre
Let there
l'abat-jour.
be light.
Que Amy reçoit. Tiens, hop, l'abat-jour. On va le poser à la vache.
There we go. Life of the party.
Merde, j'ai oublié l'assiette, quoi.
Aha! I know you've got a... Well, well, well. Who's your guest, boys?
This is the French
Notre
chef we hired to
cuisinier.
satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck à l'orange.
And frog's legs. I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
Ah,
Who
attends, on
left
va
this
prendre
lying
l'assiette.
here?
Attends, on va prendre l'assiette. On va mettre... tiens, regarde. Hop. On va mettre l'assiette à la bouse de vache.
Say, what's this? I'm sorry.
Comment ça,
what was that
me-
you said?
C'est 1000 bouses de vache
said
plat
moo goo
délicieux,
gaiterne.
tiens.
It's a French dish the chef has just made.
Whoa, super. I'll try some of that. Where's the plate?
I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow.
Aha!
Bouh.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe?
Kentucky bluegrass, I think.
This moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
C'est de la bouse de vache. En train de...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Phew.
That was comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Bon, bah, on va remettre le décor en place, hein, ok. Oh la vache. Bon, ben, on a fait du bon boulot, hein. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? On va revenir...
I just don't see how
Ah,
you
ben
can
tiens.
sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me,
C'est
or
la
are
nouvelle
those our
tarte.
formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances? the
Ah, il y a
soda
la boîte de
poppers?
bibile.
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Could we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing Idol. The judges are chomping at the bit, so say hello to our first contestant, Peepers.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy,
Oh
but I
là là,
particularly
c'est
like how
quoi?
you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
Bon, ben, on va essayer de parler avec, comment ça s'appelle, Papers.
Can I look at
Et alors,
these?
avec les paroles de
Sure,
Papers.
take 'em. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Très impressionnant. Alors,
Well, well.
Peepers,
Peepers,
tiens.
you underdeveloped former non-psychotherapist you. What a treat to run across you again.
I'm not sure if I ever properly thanked you for hitting me over the head recently.
Repeatedly.
No gratitude necessary. Just doing our jobs.
Sure.
ouais, parce qu'il a été
How do you manage to hit those
hypnotisé.
eardrum-scarring high notes?
If you're implying that I use any artificial vocal enhancements, I don't. What you hear is pure peepers.
That's almost exactly what I would have said.
Really, is there any trick to hitting the high notes like you do?
Look, I told you I don't use any artificial vocal enhancement, and I resent the implication. I have a gift, that's all.
Oh, il est tendance, c'est tout.
Your lyrics have an
hein.
intriguingly vapid quality. Did you write them yourself?
Of course! Any similarity to lyrics from other wildly popular songs is meant as homage, not theft.
Ah bah super, hein.
I'm dying to know. Is
J'ai
there any truth to
entendu
the
des
rumors
rumeurs
about
sur le
lip syncing on the
doublage.
old Soda Poppers TV show?
We only did that on the released version.
Comment ça?
I'll leave
Bon,
you to
ben,
whatever it
approche,
is you're
hein.
doing
Approche
over
dans la
here.
bouche, hein.
Good luck.
Approche dans la bouche, hein. À droite et encore à droite. Allez, on va aller voir qui va rater des millions là. Qui va rater des millions.
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
Oh, il y a
No,
Bliss.
Hugh
Bien.
Bliss. Inventor of prismatology. Helped millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums.
Right, the stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine, but if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Ouais, on va discuter Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How'd you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
I do. Qu'est-ce
So,
que
Hugh
vous
Bliss,
faites
what brings you
là?
to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How'd you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big
Oh.
deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else.
attends, fais voir.
Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Nombre de pièces sur les
You
yeux.
must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else.
Bon, allez,
6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else.
Bon, allez,
Enough of
allez,
this
cette
ridiculous
force,
farce.
Stop it.
Do me, do me.
Bon, allez, on va stopper, hein.
Oh my, that's unspeakably depraved.
Yeah, you got it. Wow, you're amazing.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the Handbook for Multicolored Happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my. How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
Ok.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it. Oh, and in fact, I did. Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
Attends,
By
merde.
Magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. Maybe I left it there.
Attends.
Puzzles
Non,
with a
attends,
feat of
attends. On va
legerdemain,
essayer
why
de
don't you?
faire un tour là.
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre, ochre. No, mauve.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
It's not easy
Vert.
being green.
Attends.
Oh, but it is,
Vert.
with magic.
On va essayer vert.
I know what
Là.
you're thinking. Is it
Et là, on peut faire une
real,
photo.
or is it illusion?
On peut faire un.
How about another
une photo
picture, Hugh
avec,
Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one. Save the Earth.
Sure, whatever.
Gather round.
Yes, yes. Bon,
Sorry
bah,
to
on
interrupt
va
your little
essayer
joy
plus,
fest,
hein.
but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he
Ah
gets back?
putain, il est partout,
Can a
la
butterfly
vieille.
fly?
Plutôt nous suivre comme
Yes,
un
it
petit
can.
toto.
Oh,
hein.
what do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
I still love you. Ok, bon, ben, il n'y a pas de candidat, mais je pense qu'on peut
We've
faire
got a
candidat.
contestant,
Hein.
people! Hit it!
Allez, c'est
From
parti. Hein.
somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire with special guest host Hugh Bliss.
Qui veut rater
I'm
des
Hugh Bliss.
millions?
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam. They love us.
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars,
Qu'est-ce qu'on va
Hugh,
faire, un
because my
millionnaire?
brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true.
Okay, are you
Comment
ready?
ça, c'est vrai? Hein.
Oh, happy day. It's an easy one. If a man sets out from the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel too at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
I'd have to say
Je ne sais
chimichanga.
pas.
Judges?
Chimichanga.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, you lose.
This is an
Okay.
outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay.
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right
yeah.
after these messages.
Bon, mais toi ça, qu'est-ce qu'il y a les trucs sans logement affiche. C'est quoi ça sans
Apparently,
logement affiche?
WARP can't afford armed guards for their game show questions.
That's cheating, Sam. Good thinking.
Don't get your pretty long ears in a twist, little buddy. The answers aren't on here.
In life, there are no answers, only questions.
Another prismatology credo?
No, I read that on a cereal box. I'm seriously deficient in riboflavin, by the way.
You're seriously deficient, all right.
Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Qu'est-ce qu'on a? Logement affiche, attends. Tiens. On va mettre les paroles de Papers.
Hey, a perfect fit.
Voilà. Allez, c'est parti.
We've got
Je
another
veux jouer à
contestant.
qui veut gagner 10 millions. Qui
Welcome
veut
back.
rater 10
Our
millions.
next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
No,
Non,
you're
t'es
not blue.
vert.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
We're rich!
J'ai
Filthy
gagné 1
rich!
million.
We just went
Youpi!
bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well,
Oh
this
putain,
is awkward, but we don't actually have
cassé
a million
le
in
décor,
cash.
ça y est.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1,
Ah,
2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and a million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
bon, ben ouais. Hein. Bon, ben du coup, on va aller directos à droite. Hein. Ah, putain, la porte miroir. On va toquer à la porte.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself. Yourself.
How about letting your hostages
Libérer
go
les
now? What do you say?
otages.
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
Comment ça? Eh ben,
we
est-ce
appear
qu'on
as
peut
guests on your show?
est-ce qu'on
I
peut
excel at talking
t'inviter
about
à
myself.
l'émission là?
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract and a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece
Ah ouais.
of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
We're the stars.
Well, I'm certainly impressed with how far standards for entertainment have fallen in this country. But you're also going to need a recording contract and a nice juicy scandal to be a guest on my show.
Ouais, tu sais quoi? Non, attends. Comment on fait pour être invité dans notre émission?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a
Les
juicy
preuves d'un
scandal.
scandale bien juteux.
We
Ok.
have our own video game.
Video games?
Ok.
Ugh, those things will ruin your eyes.
Ok.
They're awful.
Ok. Bon ben.
I'm gonna go get
Tu
my
sais quoi? On
autograph. We'll be
revient
right
de
back.
suite,
It's too nice to
Miss.
stay indoors. You boys should go play outside. And you should stop making that face, dear. It'll stick if you're not careful.
What face?
Bon allez, on va faire un petit cours de cuisine. Tranquille. Allez. Direction Nature Chasse et métro sexuel. Puis on va aller à la cuisine des yeux fermés. Alors je sais pas qu'est-ce que c'est quand même la cuisine des yeux fermés. Attends, on va essayer de parler à la producteuse.
What's the story with this
Quoi, le
show?
principe?
Cooking Without Looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
Where's the host?
Oui, le
Is he in watching the
présentateur.
Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
Ok.
See ya.
Probably.
Allez, c'est parti. Bon ben, tu sais quoi? On va regarder. On va aller cuisiner.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random assortment of condiments and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for
Ok.
Chuck Flagon this week,
Allez,
these
prêts
guys.
à cuisiner, les amis?
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be
Bienvenue dans
here.
Not
l'émission.
you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
On va faire un pâté
Today we're
gâteau.
baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Ok, bon allez, teinture rouge numéro 2, pâte de moine, là, paupier d'amande. Attends que le... Oh là là.
A fistful
Allez, on va
of squid
faire...
tentacles,
Ooh, that's my favorite Western.
a pinch or two of
Allez,
wombat
tiens.
secretions,
Make sure they're lightly damp to the touch. The wombats, not the secretions.
On va tiens comme ça.
handful or two of buffalo chips.
You really
Deux
can't
poignées
add
de
too many
flocons de
buffalo
bison.
chips.
You want to use
Tiens,
the
de
sulfuric
l'acide
acid sparingly.
sulfurique.
It can easily overwhelm the other ingredients.
And your taste buds, and your esophagus.
Of course, you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel,
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
no more than a dash of
de l'huile
uranium pellets.
d'uranium.
They also go great in Chex Mix.
Of course, it wouldn't be real bachelor cooking without Tweed.
Bachelors, here's a tip. Tweed isn't just for cooking, it also makes a great toupee.
Ah, j'espère.
A dash of
De
pink
l'huile
oil is a
de
must.
bison.
Nothing says I last ate real food in the 80s like the inclusion of something pink.
Ok,
we'll say enough about
de
cooking tile
chenglet.
shards.
Obviously, we can.
Ok, de la de
Every chef has a signature
621.
ingredient that no one has ever heard of or used. Mine's MSG.
If you put in enough that you feel a burning sensation in the back of the neck, forearms, and chest, you're just about there.
Ok, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Qu'est-ce
You'll
qu'on
want
a?
to crush up some
Hop.
dried dingo kidneys.
Come on, bachelors. You know you have them. Look under the sofa cushions.
Moi, je mets tous les ingrédients et
Of
après,
course, who could forget the
la
asbestos
cuisine.
sprinkles?
This stuff isn't just for school lunches. Real kitchens use it too.
Don't skimp on the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Every meal has to include some of the standards, like monk paste.
Don't forget that saying. Monk paste for the taste, Pope Fest for the zest.
Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking. Now do we
allez,
boil
à
it,
la
Sam?
cuisine.
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake.
Ah bah voilà
Ready
le
to be binged
gâteau.
upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Super, super, super. Bon bah, vous savez quoi? Bah, on va quitter le studio. Hein. Merci. Comme ça, on a fait un beau direct de la cuisine. On va faire un beau gâteau. Hein. Ouais. 300. Ouais, direction la sortie. On va sortir, on va sortir. La sortie, c'est par là. Allez. On va retrouver dans la ville. Ouais, on va discuter civil. Alors, piercing, machin, tabloïd. Oh. Triangle amoureux extraterrestre. Ah bah tiens. Bonjour Sibylle.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
Huh?
It's my new career.
What?
I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a
Alors,
publisher
tu es
now?
dans
What
l'édition
happened to
maintenant?
psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a
Ah bah
bit.
d'accord.
Not really.
Je crois qu'elle a arrêté avant. Ouais.
How about a
Allez,
quick analysis?
psychanalyse-moi,
for old
je
time's
suis
sake?
un
Oh,
extraterrestre.
all right. Think of a number between 1 and 4.
3.5.
3,5.
You're harboring feelings of guilt over previous feelings of remorse.
That's so true. was it you
C'est
said
quoi
about
cette
a
histoire
photo?
de photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend,
Ah.
your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Allez,
So you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it.
Ok, je pense qu'on a.
We'll be back.
Ok,
Keep
on va
watching the
on va pas revenir, mais tiens, regarde, Sibylle, tiens, on a une photo à te donner.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Et bienvenue les runners, bienvenue à vous.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper.
Waouh, le scandale. Sam et Max. Disponible dans les kiosques. Oh, bah, dis donc, on va aller... Allez, on va sortir. Relax. On va aller voir le journal. Alors, Alien Love Triangle Times. Ça y est. Oh,
We're
le
famous.
scandale. Sam et Max.
Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Oh, ben c'est bien, hein. Bon, allez. Allez, c'est pour marcher. Mister Bosco nous
It's
attend.
Sam and Max.
On
I
va te
saw
donner
you
1
on
million
TV from
de
Oh, I've got
coupures.
monitors you don't even know about.
D'abord, là, il faut que je fasse le gâteau. Attends. Excusez-moi. Allez, on va mettre... attends, dans les condiments. Allez, tiens. On va mettre dans les condiments. Hop.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
Et là, on va reparler à Mr. Bosco. Alors,
Hello, sir.
qu'est-ce que
What's
t'as
hello,
nous en...
We want to buy
On
something.
va acheter quelque chose maintenant.
We come bearing 1
Donne-nous le
million American
modulateur
dollars.
vocal.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey, food stamps? Well, I suppose I must accept them. Balderdash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete card swallow. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an
Tout
inhaler.
ça pour 1
But it
million de
works,
dollars.
trust me,
Ah,
trust
mais c'est
me.
du vol, hein.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
Allez, tiens. Ah. Voilà. Je pense qu'on a fait le tour. Bon ben, je pense qu'on on va retourner au studio. On va retourner au studio,
Where are we going,
tranquille.
Sam?
The TV
Au studio télé. Pi, pi, pim. Je vais voir petit. Bon, Wither. J'ai quelque chose pour toi, Wither. J'ai
Happy
un
birthday.
petit cadeau à te donner.
Boy, birthday cake! That red frosty looks tasty. Excuse me. Boy, that was really... really... Uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only
Non,
two
il est
judges.
parti
Whatever you guys agree on
il est
goes.
parti voir le général Caca. Ok. Bon, ben, ils sont que 2. Bah alors, le petit alors, modulateur.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Et après, direction le micro.
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants.
Allez,
we
c'est
can
parti.
muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Allez, c'est parti.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. Howling at that trippy old hunk of moon.
She's the headline, page one, the Tribune.
The Tribune.
Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo!
Hello,
Your
le
wobbly
jury.
tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote.
Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
In Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs, I'll get you for this if it's the last thing I do! Right after I get back from Mount Rushmore.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Ok. Bon, alors, du coup-ci, eh bien, on va aller sur la droite. Je pense pas qu'on a réussi. Attends, qu'on a réussi. Qu'on a le contrat d'enregistrement. Qu'on a l'alien. Eh bien. Bon, ben, je pense que tout est bon dans le coche. Allez, on va aller voir Missa Mira. Mira. Allez, direction la porte de télé. Qui c'est qui va rater des millions? Chez la producteuse. Allez,
Yes?
tiens.
Oh, you two again. Well, what is it? You've got the length of one commercial break to explain yourselves.
Et
Remind me
comment on
what
fait
your
pour être
requirements
invité
are for guests
déjà?
on your show?
Of course, dear. I'll need to see your recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a juicy scandal.
What if we have our own video game?
Video games? Ugh, those things will stunt your growth. They're terrible.
We do have a
Bon, ben,
recording
on a un
contract.
contrat
In Bottom
d'enregistrement.
Records. Take a look. You should have us on as guests.
I like my guests to be celebrities audiences are talking about. Have you been embroiled in any juicy scandals lately?
Our landlady thinks I'm the one who broke the dryer in the basement.
Come back when the media is talking about you. And don't forget to wash behind your ears first.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal? You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only so I can talk about America's lamentably endless fascination with depravity.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Mac.
Ouais, salut Max.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it!
Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
I'd like to talk about that charming yet mildly insidious-looking bear on your desk. Can I see it?
I don't know, Sam. Can you?
May I see it, please?
No, you may not. And if I may say so, if there's one thing that grills my chicken, it's how our culture is in a state of modal decay. Can is not the same as may. Should is not the same as blah, blah, blah. Yak, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue.
Hopefully she'll be off on her tri-state nagging spree for a while.
Blah, blah, blah.
Ah, c'est quoi ça?
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
Yak, 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 bloody, 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 yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah.
Oh là là, c'est quoi ce truc-là? Attends, on va essayer le modulateur vocal.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Attends, on va essayer Mira.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger.
Oh,
that was wonderful.
doucement,
I'm
tigre.
so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me.
Okay,
oh
yeah.
no, wait. There it is. Thank goodness. Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah blah blah.
Okay.
Blah, yak 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 yak. Bloody
Yak,
bloody
yak,
bloody
yak,
bloody.
yak.
Yakety 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 yak. Blah blah blah. Blah blah.
Ouais, bla 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 bla, yak yak yak
Ah,
yak.
yes.
Allez.
Where were we? I think we were discussing the Alien Love Triangle Times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
Ben oui, mais
It
notre
doesn't tell the whole
personnage
story.
semble
There's someone else
expliquer, quoi.
involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking.
Ah oui. Ben tiens, la face
Bessie Bovine,
Bessie.
our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my!
Ooh.
Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
Ah, ça
At
y
the
est,
risk of making the obvious
neutralisé, la
comment,
Mira.
that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little,
Allez au
but
trou.
the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize
Et le
Katie
morceau aussi,
Couric.
au trou.
Another glorious dream bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting
Ah,
warmed up.
bravo.
Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy. Let's head back to the cooking
Voilà,
show set and see if we can
vous
figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the
Mafia.
feet.
Ah, je pense que là qu'on va... Je pense que là qu'on va... Parce que la mafia des jouets, bah, ça sera pour vendredi prochain. Allez, du coup, moi, je vais vous laisser. Je vous souhaite à tous une bonne soirée et je vous dis à demain pour un épisode de Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. En attendant, je vais voir qui c'est qui va arriver. De arriver. Je pense qu'il y aura personne qui va arriver. Rien du tout. Ok, il n'y a personne, il n'y a pas des photos, il n'y a rien. Bon, ben. Ça sera. Bon, pas de raid pour aujourd'hui. Bon, allez. Du coup, je vous dis. À demain. Salut à tous, bye guys.